Hi, welcome to Auntie Nat's Crochet. Thank you for choosing this tutorial video. Do check out my other videos too. If you don't mind, please subscribe to my channel. The subscribe button is at this corner of the video. I have hundreds over videos from crochet to amigurumi, clothes to toys, hats to bags, and lots more to come. So do check it out. And today, because Chinese New Year is around the corner, I plan to make a lion dance head with the teeth. So to make this fella, the background color, you can choose any color. Lion dance are supposed to be colorful. So this is this color. I'm going to make one more in red. And you would need white, yellow, red, and a darker color for the eye. And for this part here, you can either use fluffy yarn. In my case, I use fluffy yarn because I want all this to like kind of pop out. All this tiny strand coming out, just like mustache, right? Or you can use velvet yarn because fluffy yarn is kind of bulky, so it kind of take up my space here and can't really see my lion. But if you use velvet yarn is slightly thinner and you have more space in the middle here. And normally this lion dance, they will have an ornament in the middle here. This is up to you. You can either get a brooch or earring, old earring or brooch. You can just pin it there, or in my case, I have a packet of this type of pearl with holes. So I sew something like this with thread and sew it onto the head. And for this golden thread and the nose here, I have a little bit of glitter here. It's kind of hard to get yarn of this color with glitter, so I got myself some glitter thread. It's silver and gold, so I combine the silver and gold together so that, you know, under certain lights you can see some glitter on the nose part and the horn part. And of course you will need stuffing. It looks complicated, but actually it's not. It's quite easy, but you need a lot of assembling. So, and I am using a 2.5 mm hook. If you are going to use a 3 or 4 mm hook, the head will be bigger. Because I plan to make it small, you can use it as a keychain, a key holder. You may add on your keychain, or you can add a string here and tie it to your bag. Okay, so now let's start. Again, I prefer to do all the small parts first, like the horn, the nose, eyes, ears, before I start to do the main head. So once the main head I do halfway, I will sew all this to the head before I add stuffing. I mean, that's my style. If you want, you can do the whole head, add stuffing, then you sew all this. I find that it's easier to sew without stuffing, but not the whole thing, because like for the jaw and the mustache, you have to complete the whole head before you can sew it on, because the bottom part is quite at the bottom. I'll show you later what I mean. So as at now, I'm going to do the horn on the head, that tall horn in the middle. We're gonna start by making a magic circle. You curl your yarn. You use the color of the head to do the horn, whichever color you're using. So you make a cross here, you turn to the other side, and you make a knot. So this time round, I'm using 4-ply yarn. You can use 5-ply yarn. Maybe the head will become bigger. You can even use 3-ply yarn. I think the head will be even smaller. So as at now, I'm using 4-ply yarn. So after the magic circle, I'm going to do 6 single crochet into the ring. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you have 6 single crochet into the ring. I'm gonna pull tight. Now I'm going to do, we're going to work in a circle. So I'm going to add a marker. So the tail here is optional, up to you whether you want to hide it as when you crochet. So I'm going to do in 6 single crochet. There's no increase, just single crochet all around. So I did 6. I started with 6 and now I'm doing 6. So every stitch 1 single crochet. Okay, so 1 single crochet in each stitch. You fold it like this. And now I'm going to do an increase. You're gonna do 1 single crochet, followed by increase. Increase means 2 single crochet into the same stitch. 1, 2. Fold it nicely and it's easier to crochet. Single crochet, increase. Increase means 2 single crochet into the same stitch. And again, single crochet, increase. So here you should have 9 stitches. And after this, I am just going to do single crochet all around. So you're going to have 9 stitches again because there's no increase. And again, 1 more row of single crochet all around. And that's it. This is how it look like. And here I'm just going to slip stitch to the next stitch, chain 1, and you're going to pull tight here to kind of lock it here, and make sure you have a long tail for sewing. You're going to sew this onto the head. So now I'm going to add the those glitter part here. If you have other options of glitter yarn or glitter thread, you can use other way. I do not have, so I'm using this type of thread. It's very fine. It's sewing thread. So happen I have this, so I make it into 2 2, but actually when you fold it, it becomes 4. It becomes thicker. So I'm using the, you can't see it from here, I think. I'm using 1 strand of silver and 1 strand of gold. Silver and gold together, so that when light hits on it, it does get a bit of a glitter. So I just put it through a normal sewing needle and tie a knot on all of it. And when you sew, you go to the top part here, you make into a circle. 1 circle here, 1 circle here, just like this. It doesn't really matter how you're going to sew it, so long you can see like it has a bit of a glitter like this. And then just go on to the next stitch. Just make sure all around it you have a bit of a glitter. Oops, I put too tight. And you just go around it. There you have one row, and you continue. You just put it back into the same stitch here. Then now, since I have 1 row on the top, I'm going to go to the bottom row. So you continue until you have something like this. You can do 3 to 4 rows of it. I did about 3 rows. Okay, I'll come back to you once I have this nicely fastened. Okay, now we're going to do the this part here, a nostril. So it has 2 tiny nostril like this. So I did 1. So now we're gonna do the second one. We start by making a magic circle. Pull a knot. And I'm going to do 6 single crochet into the magic ring. Two, 4, 6, and once I have 6 single crochet, oops, I have a knot there. Okay, and I'm going to do single crochet in every stitch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We started with 6 and now we do single crochet, 1 single crochet in every stitch, so we should have 6 as well. So you're gonna look like this. And I am going to slip stitch to the next, chain 1. This is optional. If you do not want to chain 1, it's okay. here you leave a long tail for sewing, because you're gonna connect these two together. And if you want, you can either tie it together, or you can just bring this yarn over to the other side. Bring this yarn over the other side, and this yarn over this side, and hide it, and it's kind of joined together. So you're gonna look like this, and you just hide this tail around here, or later on you can hide it on the body as well. So you're gonna look like this, and same thing, we're gonna do something like this. So which means you are going to use this and do one circle of glitter thread around it, depending whether you can do one or two. I did one, I think, because it's too tiny. I just do one circle, so at least it does look, it has a little bit of a glitter. Okay, and now we're gonna proceed to the next part. Okay, so it looked like this. You see the one ring of gold and silver. Later I'm gonna join it onto the head. So now I'm going to go to the ear. Let's do the ear. Here I'm gonna start with a magic ring. So inside the magic ring, I'm gonna do 6 single crochet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 single crochet, and then you pull tight. So here, go to the first stitch here, and do 3 single crochet into the same stitch. Three single crochet into the same stitch, and the next one we're going to do single crochet, and we're going to do 3 sets of this. Let me just add a marker just in case. 1, 2, 3. I did 3, should be here. Okay, now go to the next stitch and do 3 single crochet into the same stitch. 1, 2, 3, and next stitch single crochet. The following stitch, 1, 2, 3, and the last stitch here, just 1 single crochet. And I'm gonna look like this, and here I'm gonna slip stitch to the next, chain 1 and pull tight, and leave some tail for sewing. And the edge here, we're gonna crochet with fuzzy yarn, or you can use velvet yarn. As for this, you can actually weave it in here and let the fuzzy yarn cover it. Hide as much as you can. Doesn't matter if it chucks out like this. So here we're gonna use this. We only do half, like almost half of it. So we're going to do 4 single crochet. Wait, let me get hold it properly. Okay, 1, hide the tail, 2, 3, oops, can't really see, I have to feel my way, 3, 4, you do 4 single crochet, and this 5th single crochet I'm gonna do 3 single crochet into the same stitch. 1, 2, 3, and again here, 1, 2, 3, 4, and that's it. Whoops, I can't really see, I have to feel my way. Okay, I got it. So the ear will look like this. So this part here, I'll hide in between all this. You won't be able to see it because it's kind of fuzzy. Okay, so here, cut the yarn. You do not have to leave a long tail. And also, oops, and also hide it in between all this. You can't really see, you just have to feel your way. So I will never know if I actually did correctly. Is it really 4 stitch? Doesn't really matter, so long it does look like what I want it to look like, and it's good. Okay, just feel your way and hide the tail. So you think you have extra tail here chucking out, you just cut it. So it should look like this, and you make 2 of it. And so this is the 2 ears. Now I'm going to make the jaw. If you notice here, it actually has a jaw, or you can call it the teeth part, the lower jaw, the lower part of the mouth. Okay, I'm gonna make this. Without this, it doesn't look like the real thing. So here, gonna use the color of the same color as the head. I'm going to chain 15, and it's just my habit of making a knot. So I'm going to chain 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Chain 15. I'm going to turn back, go to the second stitch from the hook. This is the hook, this is the first stitch, this is the second stitch. Go to the second stitch from the hook and do a single crochet. The second stitch is also a single crochet. Then I'm going to do half double crochet in the next, another half double crochet in the next. Then I'm going to do 7 double crochet, means double crochet in the next 7. So this is 1. Oops, let me do that again. Oops, wait. Okay, this is 1 double crochet, 2 double crochet, 3 double crochet, 4, 5, 6, oops, and 7. And after this, I'm going to do half double crochet, another half double crochet, and single crochet, and single crochet, and just leave a long tail for sewing. So here I'm just going to tie a knot. This one here, I'm gonna weave it in here. And let me see, maybe I should do this. Okay, once you have a bit like this, just cut it off. You pull and it should be hidden, because this part here, we're gonna sew it onto the, let me cut more of it and pull. Okay. So here you notice that the yarn ends here, so this part here I'm gonna make some teeth. I'm gonna use the white yarn. You go to the 5th stitch. 1 2 3 4 5 on the 5th stitch on the back loop. Oops, sorry. On the 5th stitch, 1 2 3 4 5 on the back loop. Make 1 stitch here first. Pull the tail here to hide it when we crochet. Here make 5 single crochet. 5 means 5 single crochet in the next 5. And this part here, the balance yarn here, let's cut it off. And this part here, I'm gonna chain 1 and pull tight. This one is the teeth. Do not have to leave a long tail. Then I'm going to weave it inside here, in between the teeth. Oops, I should use the other needle. This tapestry needle is kind of thick. Then you make sure this part to pull nicely, because this is supposed to represent the teeth. And there you have a set of teeth like this. This is the teeth. Okay, now we're going to do the eye. This is how the eye look like. We start by making the middle part here. I'm using a dark color. You can use dark brown or black or this, something like this. I think dark brown should look better. Oh, sorry. You should start with a magic circle and curl it around your finger. Okay, make a knot. Once you have a magic circle, do 8 single crochet into the ring. Oops. Once you have 8 single crochet, I'm not sure if you can see this, here, once you have 8 single crochet, just pull this tight. We're going to do increase, but we're only going to do increase on next 5 stitches. So here we have 8, we are only going to do increase in 5, which means we have 3 more stitches left. Increase means 2 single crochet into the same stitch. So this is 1 increase, 2 increase, 3 increase, 4 increase, and 5 increase. Seal the hole here in case the hole got bigger when you crochet. Okay, so now we did 5 increase. I'm not sure you can see this. Here I have 3 more stitches left. We're not going to work on that. We are going to turn the work and chain 1, turn the work. Now I'm going to do 1 single crochet. Oops. 1 single crochet, 1 increase. You're going to do 5 sets of this. So this is the last set, 1 single crochet and 1 increase. So all in you have 5 sets of it, and you're going to get something like this. So here I am going to slip stitch to the next, and oops, actually you can just don't slip stitch if you want, and chain 1 and tie a knot and leave a very long tail for sewing, because you're gonna sew the eye from here until here all the way. So it's best to leave a longer tail just in case. So after this, the first layer is blue, light blue in my case. This is the front, this is the back. I'm going to do on the front part. You just put your hook on the first stitch here. Grab the blue yarn. Make sure you leave a tail here so that I can tie it onto the head later on. You don't have to weave it in. So here there's a blue stitch here. You just go underneath here and do a slip stitch. You just slip stitch all the way. If you can't see, and just feel your way. You don't really have to bother much about here, because later we're gonna add this and it will kind of cover this part, so the eyes will look like this. So this part here you don't really have to bother. So after blue we're going to do white. You get a white yarn, go to the same hole and start to do slip stitch again. If you can't see, just feel your way. Just below the blue. And you cut the yarn and leave a little bit of tail. I'm gonna hide all this inside the head later on. So once you do the white slip stitch, the blue kind of push upwards and you won't be able to see the brown part. And now we're going to go for yellow. Same thing, we're going to slip stitch. Go to the same stitch, pull up a yarn, make sure this is slightly longer so that I can make a knot later on, tie a knot inside the head. And you do slip stitch right under the white color. Actually I cannot see where is the hole, I just feel my way through. So long the hook can go through, that should be the spot. Isn't that lovely? And the last one is the red color. Go to the same spot, pull up a loop and slip stitch all the way. Oops. Totally have to feel my way through. Oops. Since we have already have a long tail from the darker color yarn, so all this color you do not need a long tail. And there we have a pair of eyes. Okay, now I'm gonna make the eyelashes. I'm gonna work with fluffy yarn, and I still continue to use 2.5 mm hook. If you want, you think it's difficult to work with a smaller hook, you can use 3 mm hook. I want to use 2.5 so that the eyelashes won't be too thick. I find that this is already too thick. But at least you can still see the lion nicely. So now we're gonna make this eyebrow, this two part here. So you're gonna make 2 of these. You're gonna start by making a chain 9. Okay, this is just my habit of making a knot. You can just leave this tail here. Later I'm going to pull it inside the head and tie a knot. So once you have a knot, you chain 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Now from now on you won't be able to see anything, neither can I. I'm gonna feel my way through. Just hopefully I can find my way and do the right stitch. So now I'm going to chain 3. So I'm going to put my finger here. This is the stitch that I'm going to put in later on. So 1, 2, 3, chain 3, and I'm going to do half double crochet. Sorry, I'm going to do double crochet into the next 2 stitch. So this is 1 double crochet. Feel my way through. This is, oops, let me do that again. This is 2 double crochet, and later on the next 3 I am going to do half double crochet. 1 half double crochet, 2 half double crochet, oops, oh gosh, 3 half double crochet, after this 3 half double crochet, I'm going to do single crochet, 1 single crochet, 2 single crochet, and the last part here would be a slip stitch. You pull this and cut the yarn. So the corner here, I'm just gonna tie a knot, and later I'm gonna hide this tail inside the head. Okay, so you're gonna look like this, where one part is thicker. This part is thicker than this part. Okay, you're gonna make 2 of this. So you're gonna look like this. After you're done, just set it aside. Okay, this is the 2 eyelashes. Let's put that aside. And now I'm going to make the mustache. The mustache is here, this long part here. We have done the teeth, so now we're going to do the mustache. Same thing, going to use fluffy yarn. Up to you whether you want to change it to a 3 mm hook, but I'm still using a 2.5 mm hook. Oh, wait. Okay, you make a knot. After you make a knot, you're gonna chain 18. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. And now after 18, I will have to put my finger here because I can't see a thing, to remind myself this is the part, this first stitch. So now I'm going to chain 3, 1, 2, 3. I'm going to do a double crochet on the first stitch, another double crochet on the second stitch, and half double crochet in the next 3 stitch. Oops, this is like working in the dark, can't see anything. 1, I really have to feel my way through. 2 half double crochet, 3 half double crochet. Then after that I'm going to do single crochet in the next 2. Oops, 1, 2. After 2 single crochet, the next 2 stitch is going to be a slip stitch. 1 slip stitch, 2 slip stitch. Oops. And after these 2 slip stitch, we are going to do 2 single crochet. Single crochet in the next 2. 1, 2. Oops. Okay, let me do that again. I can't seem to pull it over. So, okay, this is 2 single crochet. So now I'm going to do half double crochet in the next 3. 1, 2, 3. Now we're going to do double crochet in the last 2. 1, 2. Oh wow, I get it all right. I didn't expect that because I'm feeling my way through. I'm not sure whether I would have accidentally skipped a stitch. Well, I get it all correct. So the mustache is gonna look like this. It's thicker this side, narrow down here, and it's gonna be thicker this side. Okay, pull this slightly more. Ooh. Okay. And tie this to this just in case so that it won't come off. And later I will hide this inside the head. And this is the mustache.